So 2 minutes to quali. Oh, it doesn't even reach. Oh, stick it there. Okay, quali has started. Just a 9 today, I think. Each driver should be getting a decent amount of points. Who's out first? Eraser, followed by Jason, KD, Tommy, Moncelios, Thomas, Bazinga, Dean, and Luke has not moved. Looks like Erase has changed his number plate on the back for this week. Captain Chaos. Jason has changed his livery, I think. I'm not sure actually. KD is in the BMW. Don't think he's made a livery or been made a livery just yet. Tommy in the McGann. Moncelios in the Audi. Thomas in the Porsche. Bazinga in the Merc. Dean in the Peugeot. And Luke straggling in the Merc. At the back of the trail. Might struggle a little bit, Luke. Not a slipstream. The same as Eraser. I think I'd want to be where Katie is, to be fair. Just on the back of the front two. The front two are going to be chopping and changing. We just catch that slipstream in the back. Probably ever going to get a bit of a quicker lap, as you're not fighting for a corner. But we'll see. Eraser and Jason are both quick drivers. I actually don't know Katie. Katie is due. It's interesting to see what sort of times he's doing. Tommy in the McGann is quick. Last few championships he's been picking up his pace quite a lot. We'll see. I still haven't seen a lot from him. So hopefully he'll settle in soon and we'll see his true pace. Thomas is very fast, but I think at this track he's going to struggle with the two long straights to start with, and then the two others where the Porsche doesn't really lack. Well, the Porsche does lack top speed, sorry. Bazinga also very good quick driver. Dean as well, and Luke. It's a good pack we've got here. Razor strategically burning off a penalty there. So it'll be Jason to hopefully put in the first time lap after quali. So, because there is a gap to Eraser, as Katie's pulled off to the side. What's happened there then? I don't know. So right along with Ginger Jason, as he crosses the start finish line, to do his first time lap at the South. Coming up to the first corner, and then the second and third of the chicanes. Very good through there. Straight on the power. Down the hill slightly. To the left hander. Ooh, bit of a mistake there. Come to the right hander for the first straight. Very good. Let's see if we can get... Here we go. Cockpit view. 260. It's flicking on 260, 259. Ooh, just broke a bit too late there. Don't think he got a penalty though, so he should be okay. He'll definitely improve on his second lap. Now he knows whereabouts to brake properly. There's a Razor's picked up. Oh no, it is a Razor who's picked up a penalty. Jason comes down to the second chicane. Seems to be struggling a bit, the Persia in the chicanes there. Thomas seems to be closing in on Montcelios. Does this go right on the back of Dean? And Luke's just plodding along with a lot of consistency. I think Luke will put in a good lap here. And also Matey. Ooh, do you like the sound of that BMW there? Anyway, go back on board with Jason, as he'll be first across the line. Very smart from Jason there to stick in the middle of the track, as the penalty system around the South is a bit harsh at times. A very cute penguin on the front of his car, Jason. Like that. Comes up to this tight section. Hitting the curbs in the right places. Keeping that throttle at a consistent spot. Very good there from Jason. Very good. as he comes up to the final few corners of his first qualifying lap. We will dip down the order as well to see what times everybody else are doing. As Jason comes up to the start finish line now, he does a 4:17 flat. Eraser 4:20 for Tommy, 4:19. Vasilios 4:19.6, Thomas 4:19.9, Dean 4:14.4. Bazinga 4:24.8. Luke 4:16.1. We'll get the display race info on. There we go. So currently it is Dean with a 1.6 advantage. Oh, as Katie puts in a 14.5. Goes 1/10 within Dino's time, with 5 minutes left to qualifying. What a lap from those two. What a lap. 1/10 between them. And then a 1.5 to Luke in third. So currently it's Dean, KD, Luke, Jason, Tommy, Vasilios, Thomas, Eraser and Bazinga. 2-second penalty for Bazinga. Oh, excuse me, sorry. 2-second penalty there for Bazinga. There will be enough time for one more lap for each driver. The Razor has a 0.4 penalty. Vasilios just goes off there. Thomas improving by 2. Almost 3 seconds. If I was Vasilios, I'd just let Thomas go now. Just pull over to the left hand side. Oh, Luke's decided to bump draft him. Probably wants that second slipstream, which is probably a good idea, to be fair. Good exit there from Thomas. 3.9 is improving by a lot. Just look at the top speed of this Porsche. It is so slow compared to the Audi. Even in the slipstream is struggling to get alongside or even ahead of him. So we'll go back up to Jason as he comes to the last part of the track. As Luke seems to be going quicker in that sector there. 1 second improvement there. We'll stay on board with Jason again. A 14.4 is the time to beat. 4:14.4. Let's see if Jason is going to improve. Ooh. Has improved up to third. A 4:15.5. Who is going across at Tommy? Is next. A 4:17.7. Eraser 4:20.8. Dean 14.0. Thomas 4:18.4. All improving. Montcilios not improving. Luke's next. 15-0. Bazinga didn't improve. Dean increasing that 1/10 advantage to 4.5 tenths. I'd say that penalty was pretty unfair. Katie not improving. I think Luke's got the most out of the car he thinks he can. Oh, Jason with a penalty. He won't be improving this lap. Tommy's still out a penalty. And also Ray's and Thomas. Can they improve on their times? Tommy is up. Apparently Thomas has gone quickest in the first sector. Oh, and Bazinga has had a bit of a slide going into that first chicane. Yeah, Dean has paused. Back into the pits for KD. Luke got the most out of the car he felt he could. Jason, sorry. Don't think he'll improve this lap with that half a second penalty. So, will Tommy move and improve on his time? As well as Thomas, Montcilios, Andy Razor. We'll stick with Tommy for the rest of the lap. Sorry. Braking hard into this left-hander. Ooh. A little bit overcooked, but he could save it. It's 1.1 seconds up, so I don't think he will be improving, as the gap to Jason is 2.2 seconds. Sorry. All these drivers that we're needing to improve on their times and wanting to improve on their times, all in the same section of track, so Eraser 2.8 seconds improvement so far. Can he lead Tommy? Ooh, Tommy's gone slightly wide. He's got away with it. No, he hasn't. That's a shame. So Razor will be next with his 2-second improvement. Ooh. Can he improve? He does, up to 5th. Knocks Tommy down. Thomas up to 5th, knocks Razor back down to 6th. Not silly, that's not improving. Is Dean going to improve? I don't think he will. No. And this will be the starting order for the first race out of 3. It will be Dean, Katie, Luke, Jason, Thomas, Eraser, Tommy, Montcilios, and Bazinga. Just waiting for the clock to tick down. As we got Luke doing donuts in the gravel. Looks like Eraser and Tommy are having a nice chat. Ten seconds. And here we go into the first race. 3 laps around the South. Here we go. Waiting for the lights to go out, and they're out. It's Katie who's gone up into first position. As Dean has dropped down to 4th. Thomas up into 2nd now. Luke in 3rd, Dean 4th, Zinga 5th. Eraser 6th, Jason 7th, Tommy 8th, Silas in 9th. Katie, you're picking up a half a second penalty already. But has an 8/10 gap to Thomas in 2nd. Thomas is slowly bringing that gap back down. Oh, I don't like that. Touch it back. As Luke has got past Thomas now, moves up into 2nd place. Battle going into that first chicane there with Eraser and Bazinga. Couple of penalties. One for Tommy. One for Katie. Katie's first race with us. Already looks like a very good driver. 1.5 more or less now to Thomas in 2nd, who's got back that 2nd place from Luke. He's going to lose it again by the end of this, and there we go. The pace of that Porsche just doesn't help Thomas at all. Dean now up into 2nd place. Ooh! And Bazinga has gone flying into the barrier. I don't know what has happened there. That is a shame. Tommy still got that penalty, as well as KD. I think the battle for 2nd is going to be where we want to be looking at. Oh, Dean clips the back of Luke. It's a bit hectic right now. Luke keeps takes that second place. Leads from Eraser, Thomas, Tommy, Jason, Dean, Marcelios and Bazinga. KD with the 2.4 second advantage now to Luke. Showing some real pace early on. Eraser sneaks up the inside of Luke into that right hander. Takes second place. Luke right on the back bumper of Eraser going through this section. Luke following closely, Thomas following closely behind. This battle for second I think is where we want to keep our eyes. As Luke has picked us, but we've got a few penalties floating around now. KD getting rid of his somewhere. Luke picking up one. Tommy, Jason have all got their penalties to serve and get rid of somewhere. Thomas has got a bit of a gap to Luke, but that slipstream will definitely pull him along. Now, is Eraser in that slipstream of KD? No, I don't think he is. KD's keeping it about 9/10. As Luke has made the move on the outside up into second place. Going into this first chicane. Good exit there from Thomas. Straight into the slipstream of Eraser, but I just don't feel like the Porsche is going to get past here, despite being in the slipstream. As KD's just doing a couple of weaves to try and break that slipstream from Luke in second. We'll take a drop down as Dean, Jason and Tommy all battling here for that 5th place. Right on the back of each other's bumpers. Any of them going to make a move? Jason is pulled out of the slipstream, but no moves to be made there. Jason tries to cut back on Dean, but just slips back into that slipstream. Eraser still trying to close down Luke, as well as Luke closing down KD's. Just seems to be keeping that gap at 9/10 to a second. Does seem to be making a lot of mistakes right now, keeping a consistent pace. I think the BMW is going to be, or is a lot quicker in the straights than it is the corners. Eraser and Luca are making time up. That was at least 3/10 in that section of corners there. Be interesting to see on the last lap where the drivers are going to line up and where, or if they make any sort of risky moves into these corner sections. Razor clipping the barrier on the outside there. dropped down. Thomas has picked up a penalty. Luke's picked up a penalty, and Katie's picked up a 9/10 penalty. With 2 laps to go, with Eraser closing him down, will he manage to keep that first position? Dean has built his gap to Jason, but Jason's still trying to fight off Tommy for that 6th position now. Fortunately, Bazinga's off into the barriers. He's sort of putting back in this race and hasn't been able to close that around about 8-second gap to Munslios, who also has an 8-second gap to Jason, who has lost that position to Tommy, I think, going into the first chicane. As they look to close in on Dean, just ahead of them. I must say Thomas is doing very well in that slow Porsche. But has a 0.4 penalty. Luke with a 0.4 penalty. Razor with none. Katie with that 9/10 penalty. Hasn't been able to get rid of any of it just yet. Couple of purple sectors being set here. Eraser with the fastest lap so far with a 14.2. Eraser with that 1.1, who is out the slipstream of Luke. Sorry, Luke is out the slipstream of Eraser. Luke is just Thomas is just outside the slipstream of Luke. The same with Dean, with Thomas. Ooh, I thought Tommy was going to make a move up the inside of Jason into that corner there. Not a lot of moves being made now. I think this is... Don't worry about the drivers will be sitting unless penalties and mistakes happen, and I think right now it's looking like Eraser will take that that first place due to Katie's still 9/10 penalty. Minutes 20 on the clock to go. Would it be 2? No. Okay. Last lap. Oh, the Razor's made a mistake. I've missed that. Oh no. That is just such a shame. Eraser may have, I think it may have clipped a curb a bit too much coming into the final 2 chicanes. Wow. Katie has now got rid of that penalty, so looks on course to win in his first race in Ignition Sim Racing. leading from Luke with a 0.5 penalty in the slipstream. The gap getting shorter and shorter, coming down into this first chicane. Pulls out to the side. Slipstream pulls him past. Made the move. As KD looks to try and make it. No. Decides against it. Luke outbroke himself. Made the mistake. Will suffer another penalty from that, I think. Yeah. Can Thomas do something here? With Luke having a 1 second, they all have to burn this penalty off before they cross the start finish line on this lap. Can we see a few surprises? I think Dean could benefit from these penalty drivers having to slow down and burn them. Good night. I think Dean can make up a couple of positions here. May even get into third position. Luke has burnt his penalty off. Thomas opting against it. Still with that 0.9. Eraser up into third with a 0.9. Dean very close. Dean could benefit from this. Tommy and Jason as well. Still battling away for that 6th position. Fair play. Oh, Thomas has picked up another penalty. This took his to 1.4 seconds. Eraser still with a 0.9. Luke and Dean with no penalties at all. Can they capitalise on the likes of Eraser and Thomas having to slow down and burn their penalties before crossing the line? As Eraser looks to make a move on the outside of Thomas. Bit of a touch, but oh, very clean driving there. Thomas stays ahead. Coming to this final section as KD has picked up a 0.5. Luke's gone up into second place as KD crosses the line. Will he take that first position? He had. Oh my life! 9,000th of a second separating KD and Luke in the end. So KD first, Luke second, Dino manages to get up into third, Thomas fourth, Eraser fifth, Tommy 6th, Jason 7th, Matsili off 8th, and Bazinga in 9th. Very interesting at the end there. 9,000th of a second separating KD and Luke. Settings just being changed for the second race. I think it was forgotten, or maybe it been forgotten to change the 3 laps. Instead of changing the time from 15 minutes. So I think, so this second race is going to be grid starting from previous race results, 3 laps, and then final race being reversed grid from race 2 results, and I think with it being a 4 lap race. I think we'll be just a couple of minutes break before we head into this 3rd race. Okay, so last race is now being a 3 lap race instead of 4. Luke, as I figured from that first 15-minute race, forgot to change, I imagine. So now 2nd and 3rd races will both be 3 laps. So we are done by 9 o'clock. As other people have other races, so I do actually want to quickly check the football while we're waiting for everybody to come back and get on track. Give me 2 seconds. Looks like we're about to restart for the 2nd race. And we are, we're ready to go. For race number 2 in Ignition Sim Racing. Oh, okay, what's happened here? There we go. Katie lines up on pole position, waiting for the lights to go out. And off they go. Good start from Katie there. And Luke, and also Thomas. Thomas has got a great start there. Thomas makes a move up on the inside of Luke, but has the outside. Luke keeps that position. Bazinga has had an amazing start. Started at the back of the grid and already up into 6th place. Now 7th, a bit of argy-bargy going into that first Sorry, not first, but into that right-hander. So Cade leads from Luke. Thomas in third. 4th Dean. 5th Eraser. 6th Bazinga. 7th Tommy. 8th Jason. 9th Manslios. As Luke has found his way up into first position now. As we exit that first chicane. Cady right on the back of Luke, looking like a very fast driver. Looking to make the move on the outside, going into this second chicane. Luke just a fraction ahead. Cady makes the right decision to just tuck in behind for the second chicane. Stick on the back of Luke and hopefully try and make... Ooh, and he has a slide coming out of the exit, which puts Thomas and Dean right onto the back of him. Eraser just lurking with that penalty as well. Just waiting for any little mistakes from the 4 drivers ahead of him. Luke's doing very well. Built that 1 second gap already. Cady in second under pressure from Dean and Thomas. Jason and Tommy again for the second race in a row. Still battling out for that 6th position. Matsilios and Bazinga has found himself at the back again. That's a shame. After a really good start as well. So Jason just had a bit of a moment there. Tommy gets past. As this front 5 within 2 seconds of each other. Such close racing. As Bazinga has made the move on Manslios. Keeping that gap around a second. Thomas has made his move up into 2nd place, and Dean up into 1st, and Cady is now into 4th place. Lost a couple of positions there, the Swiss. Good exit there from Cady. Also a brilliant one for Thomas, right on the back of Luke. Coming with his first right-hander at the start. Razor up into 3rd. Oh! And Dean has left the room. Is that a connection failure? Is his connection completely gone on him? I suppose we'll find out after the race. That is such a shame if that's happened. Looks as if the Merc of Luke just starting to pull that gap away from Thomas in the Porsche. Really struggles in a straight line in the Porsche. Cady has made his move on the outside of Eraser. Jason, Bazinga and Tommy all having a 3-way battle here for 5th. Up into the 1st chicane. All ghosting for each other. Jason comes out in 5th but with a 2.4 second penalty. Thomas has managed to get that gap down slightly to half a second. Showing some good pace actually at the start. The Porsche struggled last week at Gr4. Okay, he seems to just lost a little bit of pace, but we're only on lap 2. Over a lap left to build that gap back. As Thomas is right on the back of Luke now. I think he's starting to find his feet in that Porsche. As Dean has joined, so I imagine that was a connection issue that he did leave. Singer has been passed by Tommy and Jason. Jason still with that penalty. Eraser still in 4th, KAD in 3rd, Thomas 2nd, Luke 1st. Not a lot's changing right now. I think drivers have just fell into position, just hoping that each other make a mistake, but we'll stay with this battle for first. Two attempts to gap now as they come up to the final 2 chicanes and then enter the final lap. And what I will say, some amazing liveries from the lads. Really good effort. This battle for first, they've got to keep it clean on this last lap. 1 penalty and they can wave bye bye to that first place. It's a look to enter the first straight. Thomas looks just to dip into that slipstream, close the gap to Luke. Luke weaving across track just to try and break that slipstream, but it doesn't seem to have worked. They've gone through that first chicane, 4 attempts to gap. As Katie has got a penalty but also has closed the gap onto Thomas. I think it will be between Luke and Thomas who will take the win here. Just got to keep it clean, boys, as they exit the second chicane. I think what's keeping Luke ahead right now is just the straight line speed of that Mercedes. There's a gap to Thomas and Katie's 7 tenths. Jason still with that 2-second penalty, which we will have to burn. I think while burning penalties, he's going to lose at least 3.5 seconds. All depends how quickly he can put the brakes on, burn it, and then get the throttle back down. But I think Tommy will take 4th, or Eraser might take 4th. As he gets past Tommy, up to 5th. Jason still in 4th for that penalty. As this battle for the win is starting to spice up. Luke with half a second penalty. Thomas with 8 tenths. Katie with 4. This is going to be interesting. We'll stick with these front runners. For the remainder of this lap. 2 tenths the gap between Thomas and Luke. Still with that half a second penalty. Thomas has got his down to 6 tenths. Katie is still at 4 tenths. As we enter the final 2 chicanes. As Thomas decides to burn his now, loses his position to Katie. Luke and Katie still have to burn their penalties. As Luke still manages to take that win from Thomas in 2nd, Katie in 3rd, Jason in 4th, Eraser in 5th, Tommy in 6th, Bazinga in 7th, Motsilios finishes in 8th. Now, did anybody cross the line with a penalty? Katie and Tommy. Good, interesting race there. I'm surprised. Jason did manage to burn that penalty and keep his position. Very good. As Luke is having a couple of words. I think someone drove through the chicane somewhere. As we'll have a bit of a break. I think of maybe a couple of minutes. And then get back into this final race. As drivers who won't be away from controllers, wheels, press that enter button. As Dean's left the room again. We're waiting. Just a couple of more people. I should have really gone and got a drink, but it's too late now. I think if Dean can get back in and maybe drive this final race, be good, as he is leading the championship after last weekend at Laguna Seca. As we have got Dean back. See how if he can stay for the duration of the race. Hopefully he does. And here we go. Final race. Of the ISR Gr4 European Championship. With obviously the reversed grid. We'll wait an age for the lights to go out. May as well go and make a cup of tea. And are off. Bazinga with that Mercedes launches off the start up into first. Dean drops down into second for the time being. KD and Luke battling for that third position. Oh, Dean just touches Bazinga going into the chicane, but keeps that position. So as it stands, Bazinga leads. Then it's Dean, Katie, Luke, Thomas, Eraser, Tommy Matsilios and Ginger Jason. Oh no, there's a chance for Katie and Dean to jump Bazinga on this first straight going into the first chicane. Katie, look how close this is. Look how close that is. Incredible. Will Bazinga keep the position? No. There's Luke. Tries to avoid Thomas's mistake there going into that first chicane. Katie does lead from Bazinga now. Dean in third, Tommy fourth, Eraser fifth, Thomas sixth, Montselias into sixth, Thomas seventh, Luke eighth, Luke ninth now, Jason up into eighth. Look at this group of cars right now. Look, a bit of a tap onto the back of Jason's wheel. Brilliant. All getting through with no spins. As Bazinga looks to make a move on KD. But may lose the position to Dean on the inside. No. Dean opts against. As Montselios in the background just touches and goes onto the gravel. This front three battle is going to get very interesting. Just look at the second pack of battle. Jason fourth, Eraser fifth. Tommy squeezes down the inside into fifth. Luke seventh. Thomas dropping down to 8th position. Don't know if he's had a bit of contact with someone or I'm not sure. As Dean has passed it. Has someone gone off? Bazinga's dropped down into 5th. Just let Jason up into 3rd, Dean up into 2nd. That shot. Katie touching the barrier. Jason looks like he's gonna have a good race. Last two would have been his best races. A lot better driving than the finishes do show. Katie brakes to the right hand side to break the toe. To Dean. Katie leads on the second lap from Dean in 2nd, Jason in 3rd, 4th Tommy, Bazinga 5th, Luke 6th, Thomas 7th, Eraser 8th, Montselios in 9th. Katie then building a slight gap to Jason, who's passed Dean up into 2nd place now. Tommy. Had a lot of top end speed coming down that first straight there to the first chicane. Tommy and Jason having a better third race in the first and second. It's good to see. Luke now battling with Thomas. Razor looking to build a couple of places. Tommy and Dean fighting for this third position. Katie in control in first. Jason, I think he's just inside that slipstream, but not as strong, obviously, the further you are back. Oh, bit of a bump there between Luke and Thomas. Drivers just now falling into line like the last few races. Good battle here for fifth between Luke, Thomas, Andy, Razor. Very close. As Jason has got past Katie to take first position. See if you can keep that for the next lap and a half. A Shoebop has joined. Looks like room 2 have finished with their races. Go away, Shoe, we're not finished yet. Jason now just keeping that first position as Tommy just creeping on the back of this pack of 3, staying close. As Razor, Thomas and Luke are still fighting for that 5th position. We've got 2 separate battles here between the top 4 sorry, and then 5th to 7th. As Dean now gets past Katie. As they start the last and final lap. Tommy tries a bit of a dive, clips Katie. Drivers leaving it all out on the line in this final race and final lap. Try and get as many points as possible. As Jason and Dean in the Peugeots look to try and take advantage of that little battle behind of Katie and Tommy just to pull away. Who is going to win this race? Will it be Dean? Will it be Jason? Or Katie or Tommy? As Tommy picks up a bit of a penalty. Jason and Dean, no penalties, the same with Katie. And here we go. The 3-way battle. Oh, now 2-way battle for 5th. As Eraser made a mistake somewhere and has lost time to the cars in front. Thomas and Luke battling for this 5th position. Tommy got dropped a little bit behind now, Katie in 3rd, who was also dropped a bit behind Jason and Dean as Jason pulls alongside Dean to this second chicane, just slightly ahead. Makes a move count, up into 1st now for Jason. Good move. But Dean looks to have got a better exit than Jason. Will he make a move? He has. He started to make that move. Keeping the inside for this double right-hander now. Would they go side by side? No. Jason still keeping ahead here as Dean has creeped past and has took first. Good move there by Dean. Just took advantage of Jason just going a little bit too wide. Looks like Jason has got a lot more speed, pulled out the slipstream, up on the inside and back into first. Two separate battles going on here. Three separate battles. In twos. First and second, third and fourth, fifth and sixth. We'll keep on board for the top four for the rest of the race now. Jason leads from Dean as Thomas gets past Luke to go up into fifth. Jason just keeping Dino behind, side by side into this right-handed section. Tommy has got past Katie, but may have to, or may lose a spot. That third position due to serving his penalty. As we come towards the last two chicanes in this last race at the South, who is going to take the win? Jason into the first chicane, into the second chicane. They've all got penalties to serve. It's Jason. Jason wins in this third race. Dino in second, Katie third, Tommy fourth, Luke in fifth. Thomas has made a mistake somewhere, may have had to serve a penalty. Finishes in eighth, Mancilio seventh, Eraser sixth, and Bazinga rounds it out in ninth position. Three drivers crossing the line with penalties. Awesome three races here from the drivers at Ignition Sim Racing. Brilliant racing. Brilliant racing. And there we have it. 3 races done. 3 good, close, tight races. Obviously, if you're watching this as a video later on, you fancy driving on GT Sport with us, find us on Facebook at Ignition Sim Racing. We also do Assetto Corsa Competizione on a Saturday evening as well if you're interested in that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.